Welcome to Babyface Hills and your boy Pops Griffin. And I got 3 of my 4 guys with me. To my right, Menace Red.
Whoa!
To my left, Ricky Bobby.
What's up?
And to my far right, we got our casual in the house. Jay, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Glad to have you here with us, man. So we gotta talk about the best feud right now that's going on against these factions, and it to me is Imperium and New Day. This has been great. It's been phenomenal. It's been hard hitting. They've been doing their thing, going at each other, really trying to take each other out. They work really well together.
Yeah, I like it. It started off a couple weeks ago. Ludwig Kaiser. At first, he was just Gunther's like dude in his group, but he earned his name, man. He had a good match with Kofi. He took out Kofi for a week. He had a good match with Xavier. Xavier tried to return the favor. Then his partner got into it, so he had a tag team match that just turned into a all-out brawl, doing just some crazy stuff. And I like the fact that it doesn't include Gunther.
Right.
It doesn't include Gunther. They're just going at it for themselves, trying to make a name for themselves, really. So I think that's dope.
Yeah, Gunther hasn't interfered in it at all. He's just being the ring general, chilling.
Yeah, I think like I don't know, the whole like Imperium New Day, it gives a nostalgic feeling like in their matches and like the way that they play it out. It just feels like old wrestling in a way, and I like it.
I feel like that Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah.
You seen it, Jay?
I wanted to lie and say I did, but I didn't.
You missing out, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah, this is Kofi. Even Kofi looks great, man.
Yeah, I don't like the basketball shorts and knee pads they got. Cool. Bro, you gotta see it's bad. It's like a pair of like Jimmy Jazz shorts and like skateboard knee pads. Some Jordan. It's bad. But I'm not gonna lie, Woods looks good. Xavier Woods looks extremely good.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And they so basically what happened, if you guys didn't catch it, like Jay, so they had their tag team match like we said, and if you've been keeping up to our show or Raw, you know that after every match they end in pretty much countouts or disqualifications, and it just get like super extreme out of nowhere, really. So this match was no different. And then basically at the end of their whole little segment, they're fighting. They spill off into the crowd, both teams. And then the 2 guys, Ludwig and I don't know his partner's name, but they're about to superplex Kofi off of like the producer equipment onto some tables in the crowd. And no, they're about to suplex Xavier Woods. And Kofi comes out of nowhere, makes a save, and dives on all of them. And they all fall through like 2 tables in the middle of the crowd. It was ridiculous. And for next week on Raw, it was supposed to be Kofi versus Gunther for the Intercontinental title, but it's looking like Kofi might be injured. And who's been running with the New Day lately? Yeet. So I think he's gonna swoop in and get that title shot versus Gunther on Raw. I think that's gonna be fire.
That would be fire.
And I called it about 3 weeks ago.
I'm still not sure about that. But I listen, anytime I get to see Main Event Jay, and anytime I get to see the Ring General, I mean, I get excited. Both of those are my guys. Jay, that's family. Honorary Oos, you already know. So definitely excited to see him do his thing. And the Ring General Gunther, man, he's the Ring General, man. Like, he don't gotta say much, he don't gotta do much. Just know when you get in that ring with him, it's on. So yeah, I like where that's headed right now.
I think it's important to note too that in Gunther's backstage segment where they kind of asked him about that, the interviewer asked him like, how do you feel about your teammates going against the New Day and Kofi calling you out? He is basically like, congratulations to whoever gets the shot at the Intercontinental title, but I'm going after Seth. So he don't really care. He already broke the record. It don't matter.
Says a lot, right? Where his mind state is at.
Yeah, I like Gunther because, like I was telling Pops, like off the pod, it's not like he's the best. He's not like CM Punk on the mic, but when he talks, he just commands that attention.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. I mean, but even for Seth's belt, right? You know, we were talking about it a little bit before, and it's like, as much as we all like Gunther, I mean, if Cody's in that match, if Punk's in that match, I don't know if Gunther's going to get the win, you know, because those guys are still in a prime position, especially Cody. I mean, even if Punk doesn't per se get a belt on him, he's still, you know, in that kind of people's champion space. And I think Cody's there too, but I think the people want to see that babyface with a belt on him, you know. So,
Right.
Yeah.
why you got something?
I was like, because
But they're really all baby faces.
yeah, and
Right.
yeah,
That's true.
For now, I think in that promo Punk and Cody had, Punk was showing like glimpses of him turning heel. a
Heels
little bit.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, that boy been on them WWE vitamins, if you know what I mean. He took off his jacket. He got a little bit bigger than when he was in AEW.
Yeah, he took off his jacket. I'm like, oh snap! Wait a minute.
CM Punk got a chest like it's 2014 again.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, like, he's a little too old for his body to be kind of developing like that. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see where that all goes. Just to backstep a little bit, though, we touched on Judgment Day, and when we did, we were primarily just talking about R-Truth, Damian Priest, possibly with the Money in the Bank and where that's going to go. But what's up with him challenging Rhea for the throne of leadership in this whole Judgment Day thing? Like, I don't even understand why he's coming at her.
Yeah.
because she's not worthy.
So
She's not a good leader.
I think
Not a fighting champion.
We are not gonna be disrespecting
this goes.
the Queen of Darkness on this
So,
show.
this goes.
We're not gonna do that.
Rhea was saying that Damian Priest and Finn need to focus on DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano,
Yeah, which
because
is
they're
pretty good.
challenging for the titles. They were good too.
Yeah, they are good.
If you're familiar with NXT, you're familiar with them. And Damian Priest was basically like, stop going to Adam Pearce's office and getting us matches. Like, we got other stuff to worry about. He has the briefcase, all this other stuff. So they kind of got into like a heated argument. So it's looking like Judgment Day is gonna implode at some point. Maybe they split. Maybe Rhea does her own thing, or Damian Priest does his own thing. I don't know though. I don't really want them to break up like that, but it's kind of inevitable.
Yeah, I really don't want them to break up either, but Priest on his own is not appealing at all.
Mm-mm.
Rhea, obviously, she could stand alone, but I don't necessarily. I mean, Priest, I don't know.
Well, I think Rhea stands alone in her division anyway.
Yeah.
But
Priest, no.
I like that look of it's like it's not like a DX group, but it's still a cool, like, stable look.
Yeah.
Still degenerates, but not DX.
This is the fun that you get when the casual is in the house, okay? Okay. Moving along. We gotta talk about KO and Logan. Big match coming up for the United States Championship.
Yeah, I like how they're building this up.
For sure.
Listen, Logan hit him. He thought he knocked him out. KO gets up. You know, he's one of the toughest guys around. And they get outside the ring, and all of a sudden, Logan smashes his hand into the ring post.
Yeah.
And it looks like obviously KO, that's not going to keep him from showing up at the match. He'll probably be there Friday night looking to fight still. But I was just like, man, that's kind of messed up. So
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you watch wrestling at any point in life, you know the arm cast angle. Mm-hmm. Somebody has a powerful punch. Who's Logan Paul? He has the punch. So KO's gonna even it out by having that cast that can knock somebody out, quote unquote. I think it's dope though. I think it's a good build up. Because at first KO was like, at our match at Rumble, I'm not gonna wear the cast. You know, you got my word. And then as soon as he went to shake his hand, Logan just dropped him.
yeah. Do you think, because KO's big about a wrestler actually having the belt, and Logan's not technically a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So do we see KO get the U.S. title, or is Logan still rocking?
I think Logan is still rocking, and he wins the match, and then he'll go do a cool spot with somebody else in the Rumble, and that's that. I think it's gonna be a good match though. This is probably, Logan got in there with Seth, but this is a different kind of test because KO can do it all pretty much. He can jump around, but he can also get on the ground. He can strike, and he can street fight, all that stuff. So I think it's gonna be a goodie
For sure.
Yeah, I think Logan still keeps the belt, but I think it's going to be a good match. I'm not there going to say match of the night because I think the Royal Rumble itself, that 30-man, that's going to be it.
and the Fatal 4-Way.
And there's a Fatal 4-Way as well with the Tribal Chief, so that's all. So I won't say match of the night, but I will say this. It's gonna give a runner-up for sure. It's gonna be in
social media.
match.
It's gonna be big. Anytime Logan Paul steps out, goes semi-viral.
Yeah.
So
And Kevin could do that extreme stuff, those moves,
yeah,
crazy stuff. So yeah,
they're probably going through a table something.
Yeah, my man KO. It should be good. I'm excited about it.
And shout out to Rhea. Go back on Judgment Day. She got the WWE 2K cover.
Yeah, the Queen of Darkness, man. They got to keep her out front like that.
She's got the Elimination Chamber cover, and she's got the WWE 2K cover. Same month reveal.
Shout out to Bianca for the feature as well. Right?
Shout out Bianca.
Right, Rick?
Shout out Cody for the feature.
Yeah.
Cody, the American Nightmare.
Yeah. And the 40th edition cover looks pretty awesome.
All the
Yeah, I like
legends on
that.
there. Shout out John Cena.
That's your guy?
Yeah.
John Cena said in the next 3 years he's officially retiring from WWE. Completely.
He should have retired for the match with Austin Theory.
Should have retired for the match with Solo.
Biggest money grab ever.
Hey, what can you do though?
That was actually embarrassing. That's your king?
I'm
can you do?
tolerating John Cena slander, so I'm gonna just be quiet.
Yeah, I don't think that stuff counts towards John Cena's legacy though.
No, it
counted.
doesn't.
No,
You can't come back and that's like The Rock coming back and doing terrible at Rumble,
No, that's
terrible against
different.
Roman.
That's
No,
different.
you can't come back and ruin it.
That's not true.
That match against
It's not
Austin
true.
Theory was horrible.
Bro, nobody cares about that. He had a horrible match against Undertaker too. Nobody cares.
And
John
not
Cena.
to mention, you're talking about Austin Theory. He doesn't have the belt anymore. Like, he's not even... I really believe the job was for him to do the job. It wasn't so much about John. He was supposed to do a great job. And he didn't do a great job showing that he was a star by being able to carry the match.
And matter of fact, we talked about this. John Cena said it's a lose-lose for me either way. If I beat you is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
If I lose to you and you don't carry it how you're supposed to carry it, then
Yeah.
I still lost.
Yeah.
He called that months in advance.
If I shoot you, I'm brainless. But if you shoot me, you're famous. And Austin clearly didn't do the shot. So
Yeah.
that's why he's not famous.
Shout out to Cena, man.
Shout out C Nation, baby. That's me.
Yeah. See, that's you.
C Nation.